Richard Thomas is 74 years old. He has spent over 60 years in Hollywood. But there was one person he never really talked about, until now. Her name was Ellen Corby. And what he finally said about her is worth hearing. Career: the boy who became John Boy. Thomas was born in New York City in 1951. His parents were professional ballet dancers. Growing up around artists taught him discipline early. He started acting in the early 1960s on shows like The Defenders and Hallmark Hall of Fame. His big break came in 1972 when CBS cast him as John Boy Walton in The Waltons. In 1973, he won the Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor, one of the youngest ever. After leaving the show in 1977, he kept building his career through films like Red Sky at Morning, Battle Beyond the Stars, and Stephen King's IT in 1990. Later came The Americans, Ozark, and NCIS. He never stopped working. Main issue: why he stayed quiet about her. Ellen Corby played Grandma Walton, firm on the outside, warm on the inside. She and Thomas worked together for years. But he rarely spoke about her after the show ended. People noticed. Nobody knew why. The answer is simple. The memories were complicated. There was admiration. But there was also sadness. What really happened? What he finally said. Thomas spoke carefully. Ellen was a force, he said. She wasn't loud or showy, but when she was there, you felt it. When the show started, Thomas was still a teenager. Corby was a seasoned professional with decades of experience. That difference shaped everything between them. I was learning how to be an adult while pretending to be one on screen, he said. Ellen understood that without ever spelling it out. Then in 1976, Corby suffered a stroke. It affected her speech and movement. The show restructured around her condition. Thomas watched all of it. What she went through was heartbreaking, he said. But what I remember most is her determination. Acting wasn't just a job for her. It was who she was. Rumor versus truth. Cold or just private. Some people read Corby as cold or hard to approach. That impression followed her for years. Thomas disagreed. People thought she was stern or distant, he said, but that was her armor. Underneath it, she was deeply caring. She just didn't wear her heart on her sleeve. She showed affection through her work, not her words. Conclusion: a mentor he never forgot. Thomas does not talk about Ellen Corby the way you talk about a co-star. He talks about her the way you talk about someone who quietly changed you. She showed me that longevity in this business comes from integrity, he said. You show up prepared, you respect the work, and you respect the people around you. For Thomas, Ellen Corby is not just television history. She is personal history. And after all these years, he finally said it out loud.